As a warrior of the Anduin Vale, I have seen many things in my lifetime, but nothing could have prepared me for the peculiar sight that greeted me when I was placed under the command of a hobbit named Fastred. I had heard of hobbits before, of course, but I had never seen one in person, and to be led into battle by one, that was beyond my wildest imaginings. Fastred is an odd little fellow, with a perpetually cheerful disposition that surely belittles the gravity of the task at hand. We are to march into Dunland and retrieve some piece of jewelry, a mission that seems beneath the skills of a seasoned warrior like myself. But Fastred seems undaunted all the same, and he leads us forward with a spring in his step and a song on his lips. I can't help but wonder why he had been chosen for this task, and I could tell that he wondered the same thing. But he is determined to see it through, even if it meant leaving behind his beloved bees. And as we march into the unknown, I find myself filled with a sense of respect and admiration for this hobbit, who had somehow managed to rally a grand army to his cause. Who knows what lays ahead of us in Dunland? Either way, I have a feeling that with Fastred leading us, adventure is not far off. Hello my friends. Typically when I make these kind of short announcements before the start of a video, it rarely means something good, and today is unfortunately no different. As you might notice, this video is a bit shorter than what you're used to seeing of me. And that's because I apparently ran into an issue with my hard drive. I only realized when I started editing the video. But that means the last 20 minutes of my recording are unfortunately gone, reduced to atoms. So yeah, I'll make a quick recap at the beginning of the next episode with what you guys missed. Don't want to spoil or anything for you all. But you probably won't miss anything too crazy, too special, so, you know, I'll try to make up for it in the next episode and apologize for the length of this one. That's not the first time I had to say that. But yeah, I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive me, and I hope to catch you all next time with a slightly longer video than this one. Alright, enjoy the video, boys. Greetings, my beloved friends, and welcome back for the 23rd episode of an Anduin Vale campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer. In the last episode, we captured Anduin and killed Agendaur, the Lord of Angmar, kinda heralding in, I believe, to be the end of Angmar. I think we are very much in the end game for Angmar. They're surrounded by all sides by enemies, and actually, come to think of it, with me having captured Anduin, I can do another Toggle Fog of War. What a great time to do so. So yes, as expected, the Northern Dunedain seem to be launching a bit of a counterattack. Gandalf the Grey is surprisingly still alive, but less surprisingly leading a completely suicidal attack against Ered Luin, who, as you remember, went evil. Now, I can't remember if they allied to Angmar or not. They're just neutral to one another, okay. But still, Angmar has plenty to worry about with me knocking down their most important settlements, and the Northern Dunedain now having more room to breathe, so I hope we can get some counterattacks. I mean, by all means, they have the manpower for it. I hope they will try to push towards Baridonianag. Hope that they take down Morholt so I don't have to deal with him. Morholt the Mole Man. But besides that, we have Angsul, Gobodrain, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 settlements remaining, unless I missed one. So that's not all that much. We're doing quite well. Besides that, let's take a peek. Bree, they're doing okay-ish. Even launching counterattacks against the Dwarves of Ered Luin. I guess with us taking away so much pressure off from Angmar, that gives Bree a bit of a breathing room. Breathing room. Okay, yeah, Mithlond has fallen to the Ar-Adenheim. And I believe, yes, the elves also lost Forlond, so they only hold Harland in the south here, which is quite sad. The High Elves definitely not having a good time. Having a slightly better time in Eregion, having taken Brunos. They have a very large army, so I hope they push towards Sanon and Rod. By all means, they can take Sarkala, but I don't think they are too inclined to do so. Meanwhile, the goblins pushing against the Dunedain. Are they at war with one another? They are at war with one another. Okay, interesting. But we have, of course, our eyes set on the Dunedain because, there we go, we get a nice reminder. The One Ring is in Dunland, so that's where we are sending Mr. Falkred. Where is he? Is he on the boat? Yeah, just gathering the last of his men. March towards Dunland, take the One Ring, in hopes of destroying Mordor. Rohan is holding out much better than I thought they would. Typically they get crushed by Isengard alone. In this case they're getting sandwiched by Isengard and Mordor, but they're holding, which is a surprise. Gondor is falling, as we know. They haven't completely collapsed yet, probably because Adrahil has taken over command of Gondor now. So Dol Amroth is mostly keeping Gondor in the game. Dol Amroth is doing quite well. It's interesting to see these factions play out in version 5 as compared to AGO. With only 87 turns in, yes, but typically by turn 100 at least, Rohan has fallen, and we're close to turn 100, but nowhere close to Rohan falling. Besides that, Dol Guldur has 2 settlements left. Dantalad, which I will try and take sooner rather than later, and of course Erin Runen. I'm trying to goad the elves a bit to launch an attack, but they don't seem too inclined to do so, annoyingly enough. Dale having a decent time, Dorwinion doing okay, all things considered. They have some big armies. Haven't really pushed much against Rune, but Rune hasn't really expanded much either, so it's kind of a stalemate for the most part. They do hold Dordholl, so I'm actually considering giving Logarth to Dorwinion so I can focus all my troops on Dantalad. Dantalad is quite a nice region because it's one settlement that connects to about 2 or 3 Mordor settlements. So it's a nice defined border. Besides that, in the south, the Aradanheim not really doing all that much. They've got a lot of armies. They're just kind of chilling. Nothing crazy there. Harad's also not really doing much. They're kind of content just existing. Trading settlements back and forth with Dol Amroth. Look at these guys' models. They've been changed. They look awesome. Fakihma. Besides that, Edwythe not doing nearly as well as I thought they would. Probably because Isengard has gotten involved. They were steamrolling Edwythe at one point. They were steamrolling Dunland at some point, but that seems to have changed. Yeah, it's because of Isengard. Interesting. Now, of course, when we go to war with Dunland to capture the One Ring, we'll also be at war with Isengard, but that's not the biggest problem. Okay, I think we checked everywhere, right? I mean, we can check Erebor, but they're not really doing much. Thorin's over here. He could easily push down. Oh, look, that's Gimli. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. The AI works in mysterious ways, but whatever. Also, in the last episode, I asked you guys for a naming suggestion for Khan Doom, and I got a really great suggestion from a lot of people, but the one I liked the most came from Wineberry, which is an awesome name, and he suggested Winter's End, which I like the almost triple meaning of that phrase for that settlement. Okay, now, on to business. Where were we? We defended Paddington Station. I got more troops coming in. I want to gather an army from Knockfarra, Paddington Station, and move to Tarth. We also have, of course, Alaric. He's going straight for Barchaleg. I have that ballista here that I think I'll... Part of me wants to immediately push towards Angsul because it's not very well defended. I can't spare too many troops because public order is also a thing, and by all means this army isn't the best, but if I can take Angsul, that pushes them back even further. I just don't want to be stretched too thin, you know. So I'll get the Cav involved. We're short on infantry, but I'd love to send some reinforcements over. I got troops at Litash, but I'm going to need a hell of a lot more. So you guys keep on pushing. Yeah, we'll get more troops, send them to Winter's End. Because they might try to launch an attack. So maybe I should sit in the fort. No. This is risky. I know I just toggled Fog of War, but I can't remember if there's any troops out here. And of course we have the situation at Khazad-dûm. They're going to try to attack me. I've pulled back all my troops. Let them take Khazad-dûm and then hopefully we can do some diplomacy. This guy should be in reinforcement range. Okay, let him try to stick me, that's fine. I love getting sticked. Anything else? I don't think so, right? We have these troops. We'll have a decent army with Falkred. By all means, I think we are good to go. Oh, I did get a comment saying that I still have low low tax rates in a bunch of settlements, but it doesn't really matter much. So I'll just check the settlements that can do with an increase. Fenholm, for example, could do with an increase. Go to normal. Does that change much? It's an extra 100. It adds up. I typically put everything on growth, but like I don't need growth that badly. We still have plenty of growth. 1% or 0.5%, it doesn't really change all that much. Leo thought I'll keep it at somewhat lower because I want it to grow up. Grow up, settlement. You're drunk. Alright, yeah, I'm not going to go through all of them now. And if it's a marginal difference, then I don't really care much. I guess it's best to filter them like that. Grimbjorn's Hollow, for example, that can't be upgraded anymore. So as long... I see, that's a difference of... about 200, so that's kind of good. Maythelberg. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, now we'll leave it at that. Press the end turn, see what happens. Fighting on so many fronts gets confusing at times, but doing my best to not lose track of the campaign. And by all means, we don't hold that many settlements. See, this is why I don't do world domination campaigns. I lose track. I'm not good at it. I'm more of a micro player in that aspect. Alright, they take Khazad-dûm. Hopefully that satisfies them. Okay. And then maybe, hopefully, we can work out some sort of agreement here. It's very annoying, because I really wanted Khazad-dûm for myself. That's a lot of money down the dumpster. A settlement they abandoned on their own, but... it's fine. It's fine. But that's not really what I had in mind. Okay, you're trying to take Paddington Station again. Do you not know the definition of insanity? I guess you don't.
Make a stand.
And they're launching an attack on my guy Alaric, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. I assume that's most of the garrison of... what is this? Baradunyanag? This settlement here. Ah, crap, he's got snow trolls. That's scary. Gormadok. Oof, what the hell kind of army is this? I'm on the defense, of course, but I got a lot of shitty troops, so I don't know. Balance of power is slightly against me. And he does not have a general, only just some captains. So public order, or not public order, morale will be on our side. But the man's got snow trolls, he's got some Iron Crown units. It's going to be a tough fight, but hopefully we can use the terrain to our advantage.
I shall lead our forces into battle, my lord.
First impression... yes, I like it. We got a hill. There's more of a hill there. Ah, it's just out of range. It's annoying. There's a bit of a hill here, but I think... ooh, look at this. Ah, that's a nice hill. It's not as steep on this side, unfortunately, but it still gives us a decent height advantage. Yeah, I think that'll be the hill that I die on, unless... no, that's out of range again. Unfortunate. Okay, we'll take this hill then. Let's sort out the army a bit. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I put the Vale Archers in the front. Front row seats. Yeah, that's a pretty nice hill advantage. I'll just put all the archers in the front. As if I'd ever do anything different. I'm not exactly known as a versatile player. Okay, then I have the spears. They're gonna be the main bulwark. Shield bearers, I want to use you to counter their walks that they will inevitably send on the flank. Same with the Valesmen, actually. Sellswords, I don't know. I might send them against the trolls. I want to use my Eothiad horsemen against the trolls if possible. As well as the archers, of course. Alright, yeah, I think that's going to be it. Like it or not.
The enemy are bringing in
Not ideal. Oh, they're coming from that side. That's most unfortunate. That's okay. Hopefully we can kill as many of the main army before the reinforcements arrive.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle. Thank you all for your many comments on the previous video about me talking about streaming in between this campaign and the next campaign. Many of you were very enthusiastic about that, which I really enjoyed. Some of you did say that I typically only stream like a certain campaign or a certain game like once or twice and then I move on to the next thing, and that's very true. I'm a very fickle player in that aspect. It's honestly a surprise I've been doing DAC for as long as I am. Now, those walk skirmishers want to push ahead. Oh, that's their general as well. I'll gladly send in some spears to deal with them. Okay, they're sending in the snow trolls right away. That is most unfortunate. Ready to fight. Oh yes. Oh no. That's bad. That's very bad. Crap. Go back. Oh, that was rubbish, Izzy. Sorry, I screwed up hard there. Yep, lost a lot of dudes on that charge. My cav... Oh, my archers got decimated. I'm fucking this up so bad. I'm so sorry. Wow, Izzy, what the hell are you doing, man? Alright. Oof. Pull it together, man. Pull it together. Those trolls are decimating my ranks. Okay, skin changers. God damn. And I'm not even facing the second army yet. I'm screwing up with my cav as well. Ooh, this is not a good first battle. I guess this is why I need those warm-up fights, man. They really do help. Without the warm-up fights, I just go in like crazy like this. Okay, sending in those guys. Ah, see, I even got a rout now there. So much for my morale advantage. I need the cav advantage, that's what I need, so get rid of your javelins. Oh damn, this might be a loss. I might lose Alaric, which is kind of bad, because I was hoping to take Athelin with this army. Okay, that's good, that's good.
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
That opens up perspective. Still not close to a rout just yet, and he's zoning out my cav like crazy. Alright, you guys are pushing it a bit hard. I'm just kind of relying on the sheer quality of some of my men. They came back, that's good. Snow trolls are still not going down. That's really unfortunate. The reinforcements are here, which is also pain. Destroying my Valesmen. Not a big surprise. But at least we're winning on this side here, that's good. Sandwich those pikemen. Charge the warriors. Morale advantage is now a thing. I'll take more to rout some of these Iron Crown units though. They are tough sons of bitches. Right. Don't forsake this flank though, just because we're winning on the other one. Ooh, not looking good. Alright, we got a rout on the Iron Crown. Okay, keep it tight. The trolls are going down, good.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Half? Oh, half of that army. Not half in total, unfortunately. Need routes on all sides. Okay, they broke as well, good. Those damn trolls, man, they really are causing me a lot of grief.
We've lost half of our men.
I know, don't remind me. I'm doing my best. Okay, okay. Who is your general? Captain, whatever. I can't tell. Is he the ballista crew? No. I don't believe he is. The music is epic. It's still a toss-up on who will win. If I can get these guys to rout, they're the ones without a captain at this point. But archers always have a disproportionately high morale. Oh no, this side's collapsing. Big routs. Very, very bad news. But where is your general? I wish I knew that. Okay, skin changers. The trolls are almost dead, that's good. Pushing through on that side. My units are routing in all directions. That's not good. Oh man, this is such a close fight. I'm actually kind of enjoying it. It's more fun than a one-sided stomp at the very least. This will be a good charge, surely. This is why I need more cav. We need more Aothiad. Route. Yes, good. They broke. I fear my general will die. And if my general dies, then yeah, Morale's definitely screwed. Okay. That didn't do much.
The enemy force remains.
Hold, sell swords. You guys are actually doing a decent job. Okay, the archers are also doing a decent job. Alright, help out your general. Keep him safe. You're the general? Where's that bloody oh. There's that bloody general. Get him. That is... If we kill the general, might stand a chance. Alright, skin changers. I know it's hella risky, but I need to do something. Please hit the general. I don't know where he is. He's dancing around somewhere. There he is. Kill him, stab him repeatedly, please. I'm just using my skin changers as sort of a cav unit now. Still, they cause fear, so... There we go, that worked. Down to 6. Come on, that general surely must be dead. No. Yes! There we go, there we go, there we go. This is how we do it.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favour. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Swinging! That's not the only thing I'll be swinging. My general must survive, though. Oh lord. Because that will lead to more healing, I believe. Okay, archers broke. Good. And crown longbows, eh? What a fight. Lots of bloodshed. Charge him again, boys. Cav pulling through, though. Cav MVP, man. Always has been, though. No doubt about it. Are we done? No, not quite. The beast howls. I'm also surprised my general's still alive. Don't jinx it though, is it? Wonderful. Okay. There's the ballista crew. What the hell are they doing over there? Alright, just a couple of archer units we need to clean up. Besides that, I think we're mostly done. Thank God. Let's cav. Screw you, ballista crew. I'll take the ballista of your hands if you want. 70%. That's not good. Who knows? If this is in I can't speak. If this indeed is the garrison of whatever this element's called, then maybe we can still turn this into a capture. We'll see. Either way, we're stretched quite thin. Having had more cav would have helped, but
behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Did we win? Is it over?
Attack.
Gods, please tell me it is over. They're done. Who's still having a fun time? Someone's still just hanging about. Wargs? Ah, wargs, I see. I see those furry bastards.
The enemy army
There we have
flees the
it.
field. Pursue and run them down.
Let's just hope that's
This
enough.
is a
Yeah,
clear
that should be enough.
victory.
We still healed a decent chunk though. So that's a relief at the very least. But yeah, look at the Aothiad Horseman, 526. Woo! Sellsword's doing quite well as well. Good thing we picked them up, man. Okay, that was a win, but not a great win. Alright, that's an execution.
No. Your enemy's line
And no
is
reinforcements,
defeated.
good. Good. I don't know, we'll see. I hope we can still turn that into a win, but... Alright, let's check. Have I got a spy? No, okay. No big surprise. But we need to get diplomacy going with Khazad-dûm now.
Listening is all we shall promise you.
How is it very demanding though? That's the annoying part. Like, they had a settlement, they lost the settlement, I took the settlement, not from them, but from someone else. They then reclaimed that settlement by force from me, and yet when I ask for a ceasefire, it's very demanding. It doesn't make sense. Do I have to really pay you? You're literally the richest faction on Middle-earth, man. Whatever, I don't care, man. I mean, I do care, because it's ridiculously annoying. Now this guy's coming over, Gazdoof. So I'm thinking I might have to sally out then. We'll check that in a moment. First things first. Spy. Do I have a spy? No. I'm gonna have to do my own espionage. See, I want to make sure I take the most efficient path, because otherwise I won't have enough movement points. But I also don't just want to blindly rush in, I want to take my steps. So I hope this is... yeah, follow the road. There it is, Spatchalik. 3 units.
Raise our banners! Prepare to assault the walls.
Okay.
We lay siege.
Yeah, that will work, I think, unless they come in with more troops.
My lord.
He's bringing in some reinforcements to Amxul, so I will pull back towards the fort. There's Athelin. So I hope we can win at Paddington Station without too much trouble. Then we'll move the troops out of Knockfarakla. I might even send... do I want to send Brian along? No, we don't need him. Like that.
It will be an honor defeating you.
We'll wait for Lord Skill to get his ass whooped at Paddington Station. You go into hiding. Please? No?
As you wish.
Okay, he doesn't want to go into ambush stance. Whatever, I'm sure he won't get attacked. Famous last words. I'll pull the competent troops out of Litash. That's 70%, that's enough. And we'll move them towards Khazad-dûm, or Winter's End. So to gather our forces there. It's a bit finicky, not gonna lie. I'll get an extra spy, that's welcome. But it's working, it's working. Alright, Bjorn's Hall got the crop rotation. Let us get a ballista maker. Dornarak got the Master Mason's Hall, great. Dornarak, it's going to be a frontier settlement for now, but it's not going to stay a frontier settlement. So I'll retrain you. I'll get a leather tanner there, so we can start churning out units. Dorlingvar got a Bjorning barracks, wonderful. I'll take all of that and build some farms. Dane's Hall's got the Mason's Guild House, wonderful. That's going to make me a lot of money, this settlement. Okay, send some of these boys back home for retraining. Alright, Fulkred, you sail south. I'd love to... actually, maybe I should just take Fulkred's army and kill Khazad-dûm first. That might be a good way to spend my troops. And I want the best of these troops. So I got Bjornings, I got Elves. I should need some Dwarves as well to make the Fellowship complete, but... fuck the Dwarves. Take these boys along. And there we go, it's a pretty nice looking army. We might organize it a bit nicer in the next turn, but they're on the way. Right. The rest of these troops, Greenwood Foresters, etc., will send towards Grimbjorn's Hollow. Because that's what I want to start organizing. Oh, I should have brought the extra calf, don't I? That's fine. That's where I want to organize another army, one that will push into Angmar. Want to make sure we keep the recruits rolling. So let's just double check our recruitment in the most important settlements at least. Ones that matter really. Ooh, I can upgrade that. Let's already queue that up. Okay, Grimbjorn's Hollow. Can I train anyone? Yes, I can. Vale Archers still have a purpose. Valesmen less so. They're really just if I have nothing better. Okay, to Grimbjorn's Hollow. It's gonna be a nice army over there. Okay, more troops along the way. See, things are looking decent. We have a big army at Dornarak not doing anything. Like, what's stopping me from pushing the Untalad? Nothing. Fuck it. Can I just leave behind 10 spearmen? I can actually. Public order is fine. Sure, let's do it. Take this big Grimbold army.
By your command.
Push towards Dunland.
As you wish.
And I'll have more than enough garrison left if Mordor wants to try anything. Dunland is a very important settlement for me. And then I can hold at Logarth just fine. I don't need to push out with Grimbjorn. So that's... yeah, that's perfect. Then I can send these reinforcements towards Erin Runen to try and finish that off, as I still help the elves. Let's see, can I attack Dugra with help from the elves? I think I can. It's not a great army, but it's time I do something. Yeah, now we'll fight alongside the elves. So let's save the game. It's something, right? Gotta get rid of them at some point. I know I can't take Erin Runen with just Odovaker, so we'll have to wait for reinforcements, but any kill I can get is worth it. Command this army in battle. No, because otherwise I'll have to wait for reinforcements. So there we go. Unless... no, wait, command just means I can give them, like, orders without them actually being under my control, I think. We'll just leave it like that. Alright, let's see if we can kill these pricks. It's been a while since we fought with that army, so I hope they're still fresh. I hope they're still eager.
Attack!
Okay, here we are. Fighting alongside the elves. Friggin' finally. Took them long enough. I think the reinforcement will come in from the left side. Maybe I'll just stick by them. Then again, there's this nice hill here that I'd love to use. I don't know. I don't know about the hill, actually. We'll let the calf try and take the hill, and then have the elves hopefully come from that side and hold this hill. That's the plan. I got a lot of archers here. So I'll just queue them up in 2 rows, I think, yeah. Yeah, you as well. I'm not gonna try to do anything fancy. I don't have the manpower for it. If we're gonna win, it's because we use our calf to kill that general and we shoot as many of them as we can. That's it. Oh, they're coming from behind me, I see. Come on, laddies! Oh, they got a ballista. Interesting. See, if I put them on defensive stance, I think I can give them orders. Yeah, there we go. As a pro tip for you, just click defensive stance, left click that portrait, right click on the enemy. If I put them on aggressive stance, I don't think I can do that. I don't know. Actually, put them on shootout stance. Oh, then it turns into an arrow cursor. I see, interesting. I'm learning, man, I'm learning. Like, when I first played Medieval 2 Total War, any Total War, I never played the tutorial, but when I was trying to teach Miss Izzy how to play Med 2, I got her to play the tutorial, and I was super confused. Because I never bothered doing the tutorial, so I was like... it was a very interesting... I think it plays as the Battle of Hastings or something like that. So you're playing as, like, Saxons, even though they're not a faction in actual Medieval 2 campaign, you know? That was a really interesting experience. Because I never ever bothered checking it out. I didn't even know that was a thing. Alright, I'm absolutely shredding them with our arrows, which is good. I hope this gives a message to the elves that Erin Runen can be taken. It can be fought. The battle can be won. So hopefully they'll pull their heads out of that collective elven assholes and get on with the show. Alright, there's something wrong with these Dol pricks because they're not really doing much. Oh, there we go. Meanwhile, I've already shot 10% of them. Keep up the fire. In come the elves. Ah, look at them, yes. Took you long enough. Can I press R to make you hurry up? No, I can't. No! Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Alright. Infantry. You'll probably die. So be it. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Don't much of a choice. Need to keep the archers fighting. The Warg Marauders are kicking my ass. Yeah, not all of them will be able to keep fighting, unfortunately. Riders. See, I need the elven infantry, but they are a little late.
Like this, we will smash
An elf is never late. An elf is quite late. Oh, my pure Bjorning axemen. They're a little bit surrounded. Oh, we actually fended them off. Keep up the work. Oh, the elven ballista is doing stuff. It ain't much, but it's elven work. Come on, elves, carve your path through these Mirkwood trash lords. Oh yes, this infantry does not stand a chance. Oh, we got a rout. They're using, of course, their own poison arrows, which is not doing them any favors. Oh lord. This side's completely collapsing. No big surprise, of course. But still hurts to see. A good bodyguard. Oh, alright, it's a general. I was looking for a captain. But it is indeed a general. Nice, nice. Keep up the heavy-duty work. I doubt it'll be enough, but it's something.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay. Let's see if we can squeeze through that to unleash my skin changes and their woodland horse archers, hopefully. Okay. Fail archers. That's the bodyguard. Try to shoot him. The bodyguard dead. They will break, I'm sure of it. Those Mirkwood bodyguards, they have been buffed. They used to be a complete, like, just walk over them, but now they are slightly more competent. Emphasis on slightly. Alright. To arms! Send them flying, boys, send them flying. Alright, we are winning, but my army is looking even more dire than it did. Today is the day of Pyrrhic victories, it seems. Okay, ballistas are doing actually quite a bit of work. Okay, Waller's not breaking, no. As long as that general lives, I don't think we'll get much breaking. Defenders of the forest! Shoot the general! Throw everything you have at him. Alright, bullying the Mirkwood hunters. The general's having a lousy time. I don't even see the general himself. Oh, there he is, Baldy. Good charge. Now get out, or you'll get shot by your own archers. Oh, woodland warriors inbound. Alright, now we're starting to see some nice collapsing. Absolute fighting squad there. Yeah, but this army's a shell. We need to pull them back, get them retrained. I was really hoping for an opening on Erin Ronan, but it's just not looking very likely. And it's all the fault of the lazy elves. They could have taken Erin Ronan 3 times by now. And they just decided not to, which is really annoying. Please tell me he got taken prisoner. He's still running amok. Get him, please. Come on, lads. No. I want him prisoner.
It's time to press the attack.
He has information. Information. There we go. Thank you. Now I'm satisfied.
The enemy are
Oh, we actually healed a decent chunk. Look at that. We only lost 574. I keep talking of Pyrrhic victories, and we actually get a heroic win, so look at that. Nice. Good job. Alright. Bye. Thanks for playing.
Glory, honor,
I hate these elves.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna pull back. Like,
Yes.
I've given you so many chances, and you just lazied it up. So I'm gonna go back to Dordholl. And honestly, I should probably get a way station there, because then I don't have to like put everyone back in the same settlement that they got trained in. Or just swap out these units, get a fresh army, see what we can do with that. Alright, anything else I need to do? Well, possibly sally out of Khazad-dûm. Anything I need to do over here?
Your orders, my lord.
I could do with some extra vision.
with honor. Yes. This tower will keep
Sure we
vigil over the
can
lands.
make it back safely.
With honor. This tower
Okay.
will keep vigil over the lands.
Big army here.
My lord,
Just trying to keep an eye on everything.
approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
Try to link up these troops. Push towards Sangsul. Trying to counterattack at Barchalik and then possibly push towards Athlin. And if we win at Paddington Station, it also clears up some units. See, Angmar, it's looking really bad for them. Alright, let's see if we can sally out before I get sandwiched by both orcs and dwarves.
Marching to war.
Okay, my reinforcements are here, that's good. We got Balsac, Conqueror of Khazad-dûm, with us. I will control them myself, please. That's that faction heir and a bunch of generals. Haktak, Orkabal, and Agorok. And a bunch of... oh my god, that's a really shitty army. Sure, there's a lot of them, but my god, do they all suck. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we nicked the Book of Mazarbul. I love it. A final middle finger to those dwarves. Sorry, it's the small things in life. Alright, anyway, this shouldn't be too difficult. Then I can bolster my forces at Khazad-dûm West, try to weather the storm from either side. Hope that we can still broker an alliance with Khazad-dûm. If not, I will send the bane of all banes upon them, namely the hobbit Fulkred and his army, to clear them out once and for all. Okay, yeah, let's jump in, evict them, and see if we can solidify our defenses before this guy arrives.
The troops are assembled.
Alright boys, here we are. Now the reinforcements will arrive all the way from across the bridge of Khazad-dûm, but I don't think I need to wait for them per se. I think we can already push out a bit. I'm just going to start the battle so we can slowly push our troops out. The reason I'm already sallying out is because I got lots of archers. Oh yeah, I do remember now from the previous episode that sally out fights, the AI tends to bug out. So I'm gonna try to not abuse sally out fights, because the AI always makes dumb decisions when we do sally out fights, but in this situation I had to sally out, otherwise the other army, Agorok army, would arrive, and then I wouldn't be able to use the reinforcement troops. So yeah, in order to avoid that, at least I don't think I would be able to use them. Alright. Although actually they're not pulling back all the way. Some of them, at least the map is not as big, and this time they got the big hill advantage, so it's actually working in their favor. But I do have a ballista, so